I think we are back live. We're about 5 minutes out from our destination. We tried starting it up just a minute ago. I have my Uncle Matt in the passenger seat reading chat for me, so I don't have to look at this while actually on the move, because that is not safe, not good driving practices.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. We're up.
We're back on. We're back on.
We're back up. Hopefully some people start to filter in here. We're heading down to the Schuylkill River.
Ozarks Great Adventure.
There he is. Boom. Heading down to the Schuylkill River, targeting some catfish, carp, bass, whatever else bites. Hopefully we are going to be able to have some fun today. But yeah, we got to navigate a fairly busy small town. This town's always pretty busy. For a couple more minutes, and then we should be able to get to our destination. There you go. Boom. We are on the road that our destination's on. We just need to essentially drive to the end of this road.
Herbert T Outdoors saying what's up.
How's it going, Herbert?
Welcome in, welcome in. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's real nice out. We got lots of rods to work with because Pennsylvania allows 3 rods per person, and we have 2 people. We have 6 rods that we're gonna mess around with for a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully it works out for us.
If we don't hook them, we'll strangle them with all the lines.
Yeah, sounds good.
We'll set up a net blocking him.
There you go.
You know where you're going from here.
I do, indeed. I'm gonna head over this bridge and make a left.
Stopping my man.
It's on the opposite side of this bridge.
Ozark Great Adventures. This is Uncle Matt from visiting from Denver, Colorado. Nolan has invited me out to help him today, so I've been in a couple other videos.
Yes, he was the guy I was fishing with because I know you watched this video, in my Poconos Multi-Species Madness. He was the guy in the other kayak.
I was in the other kayak.
He
yeah.
was.
Catching 1 fish for every 10 that Nolan catches. That's about my pace.
There we go. We are on the road. Next to us is the Schuylkill Canal. On that side's the river, over there is the canal. So we're going to try and hit the river primarily, but if we end up not being able to have any luck in the river, we've got a lot of other options. There's 2 spillways, a dam, the canal, and a couple of good spots on the river right in this stretch. So if we can't catch fish, it's definitely our own fault.
Washington Fishing Adventures, what up? Or I'm assuming WA is Washington.
I think so. He's a younger guy.
Wow, fishing. This doesn't look like someplace you should be able to drive, then. It looks a little.
No, yeah, it looks
a little sketchy.
It does.
It looks like a walking path.
Yes, this goose might try and get in
the
front of us.
The goose is gonna have some options. Look out, buddy.
So for those of you who don't know what we're looking at, over here on my left, I think the camera makes it look weird, but it's my left over here, there's a whole bunch of woods, and
you can turn around.
We're gonna drive all the way to the end.
No, the camera.
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
Give him the driving tour.
There you go.
There it is.
So we've got, on the left we have woods, and we've got people walking all over the place, and then on the right we have a canal, which you could fairly easily drive into if you're not careful.
See, this doesn't look like a driving place, but it is.
No, it does not.
It is.
Got a fellow fisherman over to our left.
Yeah, Washington, that camera, I'm not sure. You can change that, though, a setting, right? Because if you have it mirroring.
So you can change that if you do it through StreamYard, but YouTube doesn't give you the options native within the app. So
I wonder why they do that.
There you go. Work our way up here, and park
Nolan is an
ourselves.
excellent driver, so regardless which side the steering wheel is on, you probably wouldn't hit too much stuff.
Oh, I only go for 1 car crash a day.
Well, this is Poppy's truck, so
it is.
You don't even really
this
worry
is
about
my
it.
grandfather's
It's better
truck.
than a rental. You don't even have to worry about it.
There you go. Gonna put us right here. Flip you guys around once more.
All right.
There you go. There you go. We are gonna get some stuff ready, and then we're gonna take a walk to our first spot. Yeah, Raptor Will. The picture is definitely reversed, especially when I watch back some archery lives to get some feedback, personal feedback. It screws with me so bad because I know that I'm holding the bow with my left hand and pulling with the right, and it does not look like that on the picture. It's really, really wacky. All right, bear with me for a moment as I get you guys set up in another tripod area. You look like your name would be Connor. Well, my name is Nolan. But I wouldn't be mad with Connor. Connor's a nice name. Pull out the tripod first. I'm just gonna sit. You guys will have a view of a whole lot of nothing for a second.
There you go. Are we gonna? We're bringing them all?
Yeah, we're bringing everything. Oh, all right, tripod. Bear with me one more moment. Ozarks is asking if I've ever bow fished. I have not. I'm working on the bow by itself right now. And then once I'm in a good spot with that, I will look into trying bow fishing. It's something I want to do, just haven't done that yet. I forgot to bring the windsock for the phone, so that might be a struggle today, but hopefully, it seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like it'll be too windy. Hopefully we can get that all figured out. All right, got the bag, 2 waters and such. All right, so this holder.
We do need to get tangled. How about that?
So this holder fits 5 rods, so you're gonna carry
Doesn't matter
one.
which one.
No, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna carry one
Can I secure
rod,
this hook?
and then the other one's gonna go in here.
Look at this hook swing.
Yeah, we can put that rod together.
Oh yeah.
I think there's 2 that are in 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay? You got it. All right, we'll start chucking stuff in the holder. Oh, it would help if I put the leg on properly.
Hook on the bail.
There you go. Now the leg's on. Chuck them.
It's pretty
It is. It's good.
pretty handy. One of those seemingly unnecessary, but
Where you when you
extreme.
when you do stuff like this and you have a bunch of rods, it's helpful. I'm at work, but we'll watch as much as I can. Yep, no problem, Ozarks. Officially.
And no one's in Spanish.
Would you? What period would I be in right now? I think I'd be in. I'm in my lifting class right now. I'm doing
okay,
physical.
so there you go.
I'm doing physical activity. There you go. Got the big beefy catfish rod out today.
Did this one have a meter or anything on it? It doesn't anymore.
So, you mind carrying that one?
I got it. I can get this in the bucket. If you get the
I can get
I'll get
backpack. Whoa! I can get backpack, holder, and camera. It's a pretty far walk. We probably want to do it in one. Yeah. We got a lot of stuff, but hopefully it ends up being worth it. I'm gonna try and collapse this tripod for just a minute, so it might sound strange, but it'll make it a lot easier for me to carry. There's one. There's 2. This is the fun part of lives. I'm kind of a perfectionist in my filming techniques. I like to make sure everything looks as good as possible. And on live streams, you can't really do that, which is okay with me. Truck's locked up.
Oh, can you grab the net?
Yes, I can get the net.
That would be the most helpful.
You sure you good with carrying all that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get the camera. Matt is being a look at Matt over here.
I'm a gear Sherpa.
Yeah, gear Sherpa.
Catfish Sherpa.
So we are going to head on the opposite side of the canal. There's a trail. We're gonna head down that a ways. see if we can get to good little deep hole. For those of you guys who watch Anything Is Possible, he's been hitting that hole all week. Didn't produce much yesterday, but if they don't eat one day, it's more likely they're going to eat the next because they're probably pretty hungry. So I'm going to head down there, start there, and yeah, play it by ear from that point on. Just watch those tips. What is the device he's using to carry that many rods? It's called a rod runner.
This thing is sweet.
Yeah, I got it a couple years ago. I don't use it much, but and they're kind of expensive, but when it comes into play, good Lord, and am I happy that I have it. When I'm doing like catfish missions, carp missions, where I have a whole bunch of big rods, it's real useful.
Yeah, it may be a little tougher to carry with like longer rods, but
Yeah, I mean it's better than carrying them with your hands and dropping them. Oh yeah.
Not when we're done with it. Not when we're done.
Yeah. Typically is quite a few fish in this spot. So, as I was telling Mr. Matthew earlier, this spot, the reason why I came here is that there's a lot of options. Over there, we have the canal. There's 2 different spillways. There's a dam, and there's a couple nice deep holes just scattered here and there. So, lots of options, and we'll see what we can do. Raptor Will says, I'm probably going to need to get me one. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I think they have and I'm pretty sure they go on sale. I think they have a 3-rod carrier. It's like $50. That one's like $65, but it's like a buy once, cry once type thing. You use it enough, or you don't use it enough to where it should ever really break if you take care of it.
It's like, it feels rugged. Like
yeah,
it's not going to fall apart.
It's pretty nice. You buy it once and then you can realistically have it forever, and whenever you need it, pop it out and it works just fine.
I'm loving it, man. And it keeps all your stuff from, I mean, you could just, we used to bungee a pile together,
yep,
like a pickup sticks, and then all the gear gets tangled up, and this is nice. Stand up.
So, first spillway is right there.
Is this where we're stopping?
We're probably gonna go beyond it and work our way back throughout the day.
Gotcha.
So the furthest trek we'll take is the first one, while we're fresh,
Gotcha.
If you do need me to end up carrying something, let me know.
No. That's where we're headed.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
4 people in here hanging out.
No, it's easier to carry one thing in each arm.
It is.
Balance.
Yep.
Well, hey guys.
Hey,
Thanks. Well,
you guys look legit.
that's all.
We're trying.
We just found this stuff on the side of the road.
Like when I play golf.
It's very
Really
similar.
sucks, but it looks pretty good.
Judge me by my gear, not by my skill, right? Yeah.
Hey, we got a lot of stuff out. 6 rods today. 6 rods. See if I can flip this camera around without too much hassle. Give you guys a view of the trail.
What are you guys looking to catch?
There's lots of catfish, carp, and smallmouth. Those are our 3 primary targets today.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thank you.
6 people in here hanging out. Thank you guys so much. We are on the trek to the first spot of the day. Once we get there, hopefully it's going to be a little bit more entertaining than just walking around. So, second spillway is right there, and then the dam is right there. We're going to go up beyond that, find a nice deep hole in the main river, and if that doesn't work, we have plenty of options back down this direction. There's like this little walkway thing, has flow underneath of it. Usually quite a few sunfish just sit right up next to it. So if we need a skunk buster, this is probably where we're coming. If we need a skunk buster, that's where we're coming.
Have you seen this over top right here?
What do you mean?
Like when the river runs real high?
Yeah, I stand up on the dam wall all the time and fish from there. So shouldn't be too much further, and then we're gonna hit a nice little deep hole.
Sweet. Geese.
It's a nice little trek, but hopefully it works out. Also, this scenery up on the wall, I'm taking you guys through here on previous lives. Absolutely beautiful up there. Yeah, this is an area I frequent, so you guys have seen this before.
This way, I'm doing a fireman's carry. This is like
Yeah.
This is like way.
Raptor Will says, good luck, Nolan. I'm about to start my General Chemistry 1 lab in 4 minutes. If you're still live at 3:20, I'll be back at that point. That'll probably be towards the end of the live, but we may still be around. We'll see.
Thanks for coming. Isometric. Deltoid work.
Deltoid work is right. Yet again, beautiful view up there on that rock wall. And then there's Matt doing his duty. I always feel bad when other people have to pick up the load for me, but Matt's being a champion over here.
Oh, hey man, it's different to just show up and have all the gear ready for you and someone takes a fishing. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
trying to do my.
I have all the rods but one rigged up with stuff already, so we should be able to, right when we get there, toss out a whole bunch of stuff without too much hassle. I think it's not too much further than we get to the first location.
Is there a beach or a better
There's like a little rock.
ladder spot?
There's like a little rock dam wall type thing that opens up, and we can set out probably all of our rods. Have we seen Mario yet? We have not. So there's a graffiti Mario on one of these stone sewage type things. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but that signifies that we're in the right general vicinity.
Mario knows the way.
Mario does know the way. Don't eat the mushrooms, says Anyfin. Raptor Will's headed out, but Anyfin is possible is in here. I'm taking over his shift at the river.
Uh-oh.
So he's typically out here about this time, so we'll see what we can do. He told me yesterday to not catch all his fish.
We'll put him right back.
We should be close.
Catfish tacos for dinner.
So there's 2 locations right in the same vicinity we could go. One's like a whole rock wall, kind of reminds you of the dam up at the Poconos. And one of them is like a little peninsula, which I fished in October with
Howdy.
about this number of rods. I didn't use them all at the same time, but I caught a catfish there. See the little fence up yonder? That's the first of the 2 spots. So we'll check that one out and decide which one we want to stay at. Anyfin says can't stay. We'll try to pop in, but not sure. No problem, Bob. I know you got stuff going on.
Or you'd be here.
Or you would be here. That is true. I sent Bob a message on Saturday asking him if he'd be here because I knew I was going to be doing some sort of fishing that day with Matthew. But I didn't know exactly where I was going to go, and he said he wasn't going to even be here. So I said, all right, I know where I'm going.
Jumping in your spot. You ever run into other folks up here?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who walk by, and there's some fishermen.
Fisher.
Yeah, some fishermen, but 5 people hanging out. Hopefully we get some more people in here once we hopefully start catching the fish.
Right now we're just on a nature hike.
We're on a nature hike with a whole bunch of
Right.
spears or whatever. So I'm not sure how much further past this is the rock wall, but we can see. Not It's been a while since I've been down here. We can at least take a break there. And I think it's not. I think they're super close together. You can see the Rock Peninsula right, right there.
Oh yeah, that's a great spot.
You want to try there?
Yeah, if it's not all smooshy.
Shouldn't be. It's mostly gravel.
These are waterproof, but not looking to. You know, I don't like to get wet. I mean, I don't mind getting wet, but if I can stay dry, I like to stay dry.
All right, so we're probably gonna stop at the little Rock Peninsula.
This looks like a great spot.
I was here on a live on Halloween night. I did some Halloween night catfishing. That live did real well. That's what pushed me over the 500 subscriber mark.
Spooky.
It's a little wet, but should be good.
Oh, the outside guy. Oh, they got some rod holders already set up for us there.
Oh, this looks different than it used to.
Maybe from the other.
I'm not sure I can see the rock wall up there. Yeah, you can. It's not too much further the other spot, but I think we're probably going to stick with this one. See where that white person in the white shirt's walking? That's up where the next spot is. I think here's good enough. This is a nice little spot. Right. Head back down the way we can. We can always move up that way too. So down there, see the rocks along the edge? That's the other spot.
Okay, yeah, I see the riprap here.
Yep. Yeah, we'll give it a shot here and then move if nothing happens. Put you guys back here so you can see us set up. Bear with me as I set up the tripod. Make strange noises. There you go.
Fresh.
All right.
I'll step in that 12 times.
All right. Let's get ourselves ready here.
If I just copy this link, will that work?
Yeah.
You can set up this live feed. For random copy to watch. Let's go chicken liver first.
Chicken liver first?
And they both gotta go, right?
Yep. Chicken liver. Only 2 people in here, but that's okay. We should have some in there. Reel of Life 423, how's it going? Just got our first rod of the day tossed out. We're working to get some more stuff tossed out. It's tough to get the rod holders in here with how rocky it is, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Catfish and carp are the first order of business, and then on to some smallies.
That's a solid rod holder. That's a solid one. Check carp rod out on that one. Second rod going out is a carp rod. Made up some fresh pack bait. Yeah. Check chat again. Herbert is in here. Anyfin's in here. Looks like a good kayak fishing spot. It is indeed. On the only kayak fishing live I've ever done on the channel, I think the fish I caught was right here. So we might be getting tapped on this rod. It's moving.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see.
That's some
try the cat?
Catfish and carp right now. That's what we're throwing out, and then maybe some small.
YouTuber?
Yeah. Nolan, you got a YouTube man over here.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Video.
Yeah, I fish all around here.
Yeah.
Yep, he's been on this river. Yeah, we're live streaming right now.
Cool.
On yeah, Fish and Discover.
Alright.
We'll see.
Looking forward to see your new video.
Yeah. Right now, thanks for saying hi. That's cool, Nolan.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Finn and Randy. Let's see, we got 3 people. All right.
Alright. We got a catfish rod tossed out. We got a carp rod tossed out. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad for you. I forgot the windscreen, so 4 people in here, 8 thumbs up. I was hoping for a couple more, but that's okay. So for this setup, my big boy heavy duty setup, I went out to the creek yesterday, caught a chub, which I'm going to use for cut bait.
You want to keep this mono leader on here?
Yeah, that's probably fine.
It's yeah, it's okay.
Are there any nicks in it? 'Cause I think that's
Only where you tie it in.
I think that's a 17 pound, and I prefer 12. So
It is a little weak. It's either that or retying on it.
I mean, I might just wait and do that rod in a little bit after we've been here for a couple minutes.
Where you going?
Chub head.
Carolina rig?
Chub, yep. You got it. Here you go. Chub head, 3-ounce weight, big setup.
Big fish, big bait, right? Ozark Trail has to go do some work. Butterflies and sunshine. Saying hi, Nolan.
Alright, I got all 3 of
What's
our,
up, butterflies?
all 3 of our big fish rods tossed, well, all 3 of our big fish baits tossed out. The far left one over there has carp bait, pack bait. That one right there has chicken liver, and the one laying on our log right there with the drag all the way loosened up has a chub head. With that being said, I'm gonna toss around, sorry for the wind, I'm gonna toss around this guy, see if a smallmouth wants to come and play. Just mess around for a little bit. Anybody there? I saw it was losing signal, so I did a little refresh button action. Let me know if it's still working. You're back. Sweet. Thanks, Herbert. Sweet.
Where's Mario?
He's down that way.
Now that's not a good idea.
That's a good trick to know. I now know a nice little trick. If I lose signal and close out of the app and come back in, it'll reconnect me. Because what was interesting about that whole sequence is that I could see the chats coming in saying that I lost signal, but YouTube wasn't telling me that I lost signal. So it was really funky, but I think we got it under control now.
Might work. Oh yeah, it'll work.
Here, let me toss this one out in that spot. Right in this hole.
Road gravel for flavor.
Yep.
Bama, mid-channel. Beauty.
Might want to put that more on this side. More central.
Yeah, they probably will get dragged.
There you go. Put this in a spot. That one. That one I can check over here.
And that other one with the spinner on it, with its pack bait.
Yeah, pack bait.
What are these? Fish in a box. Stinky Bob.
That's why it's a dry box. So that I can keep stuff in there without stinking up the world.
Is that the one sandwiches?
Go check on live chat. So this is a lot better. Hopefully the signal's better. I got one person in here. Hold on. We got one rod right there and another one right there. Herbert says still good. Cool. What I want to do is this. There we go. That's better. Catfish, carp, smallmouth.
Okay.
Those are the goals.
Any muskies in here?
My friend caught a muskie like 8 days ago down by the dam.
And there's, to be honest with you, do you fish here a lot? 'Cause
Yeah.
There's always a boat, like, from
Yeah.
here to there. So must be some underground spring that's coming up here.
There's a couple of really deep.
Yeah, nice deep
Where they
hole.
hang out.
You got fly fish, so that's why I wondered what
Yeah,
you're showing
live
out.
fly fish as well.
I'm gonna try to fly fish down below the dam and that riff
Yeah.
down there. That looks good.
People fly fish for carp all throughout here all the time.
I saw a dead one the other day. It was about sitting like that.
Yeah, they're nice sized.
I think fly fishing for carp. So I tried for that.
Yeah, they use like 9 weights.
Okay, that makes sense.
This one's got chicken liver, that one's gonna have packed beef and corn and
I remember as a kid, we put corn for carp in the Delaware River.
go over here, talk to you guys. Anything says we're back. Sweet, that's exactly what we wanted. Time is at 1:05. You got another 2.5-ish hours out here. I think we're finally in a nice spot. To be on camera. Get a nice little pack bait ball going. Get the pack bait rod sent out there. Hopefully the wind's not too terrible. I'm not sure any sort of like lightweight fabric thing would work, but like I have a whole bunch of polyester fabric to pull around, but yeah, none of that would work too well. Thank you guys for sticking with me throughout the technical difficulties. I really appreciate it. That is, frankly, especially when it comes to my videos, I'm very particular and very perfectionist. So the fact that there's connection issues and I can't always get the camera angles the way I want it bothers me a little bit, but the fact that you guys stick with me through it is really appreciated.
You could do something like this.
And I can't see chat at all.
Oh,
I'd rather see chat and have to mute it every once in a while due to the wind.
well, I can look at the chat on my phone. You can try that.
Yeah. Well, right now it's not too windy. If it picks back up, we'll worry about it. Right now, I wouldn't even worry about it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna toss this guy out probably at the far end.
I just noticed a bobber eating tree over here. One never fish more.
Let's go over here and say hi. Let's see. The life of lives, says Herbert. Anyfin's back. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
3 rods in.
3 rods in. Same 3 we had tossed down at the first hole. But I think this is probably going to be a more beneficial spot. Let's get the net actually extended so if we need it, we've got it ready. Net's ready to roll. Good shot. Right there. Three people still in here. Now I'm like, because usually YouTube lets me know if we disconnect. You guys will have to keep letting me know you're still here because I won't know if you're not here. Unless you're saying it in chat. McLaren socks. should have brought the micro rod. There's like a boatload of shiners right there. Like a boatload of them. Oh man. Still got signal there, Matthew?
Yeah, we're still for a little later. Herbert says great job the
Herbert, I really appreciate the compliment. That was one of the most fun lives I've been on, so I'm glad to do it again anytime Randy wants me on.
Where'd you guys go?
I was just in the garage. It was a panel
Oh,
that I was on. I was asked to come talk about some of the stuff about my shepherd sling, some fishing stuff, and some archery stuff. So I came on and talked about it.
that thing is savage, man.
It's fun.
Looks like it takes a little bit to dial in the
Yeah.
release points and stuff, but that looks like it's a blast if you don't throw out your rotator cuff.
Yeah. What we should really do is get like a little trout magnet or a piece of a gulp maggot or whatever on the little spinning rod and fish around these rocks. There's a bunch of shiners I'm seeing. There might be something a little bit bigger. I'll turn you guys a little bit so we can see. There you go, my hair's all messed up. I want you guys to be able to see the rods, but also see me when I'm up here. So I think that's about where we're gonna live. Yeah, all of them have drag loosened up. 5 people in here, 14 Thumbino Steve's in here, 10-pound caddy on the dock around 10:45. Well, that was not too long ago. We're gonna put something tiny on the spinning rod, mess around in these rocks. Right down here, it gets deep real quick, so like jigging right in between the rocks might yield some sunfish, rock bass, little tiny smallmouth, something along those lines. Just something to take the skunk off and get a fish on this video. Once again, I apologize for the wind. I forgot my windsock, which I gotta get better at. Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't keep enough crap in your truck, man.
I'm working on getting some more stuff. I just got Randy from Ozarks Great Adventures just sent me a chair, which I have in the back of the truck now. Really cool little compact chair. It's a lot smaller. It's like a full-size chair with a back on it, but it's a lot smaller than most like beach chairs you have.
Oh.
Hope it doesn't blow the camera over. Is it that windy? Well, it was at least for a second, but the mic on the phone makes it seem a lot more windy than it is with how loud it is. I'm sorry. Forgot my windscreen. Thinking about tossing on a good old faithful trout magnet. At least the jig head. Windy, but not too terribly bad. Yeah, if I had my windscreen, it would be 0 wind noise. So, unfortunately, that didn't work out. Viewership has been very up and down, especially with our technical difficulties, but for those of you who are in here right now, I highly appreciate it. Where's your windsock? I could bring it. Well, we are down the trail, so I mean, you know where we are. I guess you could bike it over. I have a couple of pieces of foam that I just shove in the microphone hole, which are in my desk. I just use that, it's like the stuff that we pull out of the Apache cases, like that type of stuff. If you just bring me a piece of that, that would work just fine.
Yeah.
My dad is Jeff right there, and he may be bringing us the saving windsock. He can get down here pretty swift on his bike. Doesn't look like anything's happening on these rods just yet. Ooh, this is perfect. Little gulp minnow, 1-inch gulp minnow, trout magnet jig head. That right there is a money combination for anything that bites. So we're gonna give that a shot. Take a look at that. Boom. That's what we're going with. Gonna mess around in these rocks, see if we can get ourselves some type of fish. There's a couple carp actually jumping out in the river, but I'm not sure you guys can see that. The Fisherman's Lodge. Stuart, how's it going? I'm doing great. I think we finally got our technical difficulties on this live worked out and we're in a good spot. So we're gonna hang out here for a little while, hopefully catch some fish. Hopefully you saw my most recent video. You were briefly featured in that. That was when I was at the beach fishing, catching those skate, and you were informing me and all the viewers about the claspers on the skate. So briefly featured in my last video. No, not catching anything yet. Haven't been here too terribly long though. I will rewatch it as I fell asleep. No problem. Yeah, I think this bait might actually be a little bit too lightweight for what we're trying to accomplish here. I'll see what else I can rig up here. Three people still in here. Thanks for hanging out. I know there's not much going on, but hopefully we have a fish pick up one of these baits and get a little bit of excitement going soon. Four people in here. Oh.
Well, hey, you guys can watch it happen. You guys, it's kind of like fishing. You just sit here and wait for something. Love you guys. See you.
All right.
My folks are in.
Folks are in.
Yep, they're here.
Sweet.
As soon as my mom figures out how to work the jack. Did you see that note from your dad?
I did. He might be coming.
Yeah,
He gets down here pretty swift on his bike.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
It's like a much more direct route than the one we took while driving. I'm not sure. NJ is in. How's it going? Fortunately, we're not catching much yet. We kind of just recently got set up. We were all over the place, hiking into the spot, but we are actually now set up at this spot. So we're trying to get a fish on the bank. That's the next goal. We're actually set up, but fish is yet to be caught. A fish is yet to be caught. I can't speak.
Can I see who's in? Is it on my phone or? Is it
No, so it only shows up who's in. I think it'll show you if you use something like StreamYard,
Oh.
but I can only see who's in when they give me a chat. So I have a lot of the time I don't have much idea.
You gotta say. You say hi, Mom. Hi, Dad in Florida. Say hi in the chat to everybody.
They just had a big thunderstorm this morning.
Tim's in. How's it going? I'm not getting much right now. We kind of just actually got established in this spot. Hopefully that wind's not too bad. Kind of actually just got established in this spot. We have one rod in with chicken liver. Okay, I'll wait for the wind. I caught it. I'm waiting for wind. One rod in with chicken liver, one rod in with a cut chub, and one rod in with pack bait. We're trying to get a little fish rod in right now. And see if we can just get something on the bank. Two people in here. Nice catch, but it's supposed to be fish. Ah, I get it. I was a little slow on the catch, on understanding what you were saying there. You meant the catch of the tripod. I'll be on it, Herbert. Give us a little bit. Sorry about the wind there. I wonder if I stuck you guys back here, if that'd be any better. You can still see quite a bit. Hold on there. See how that works out for us. That might shield the wind a little bit better. Steve, my hair keeps getting messed up by the wind. 3 bites, 2 fish for Steve, who's upriver from us, or downriver from us. Take you guys to the other side. Steve's on. Oh, Steve's on fire. I get it. I'm slow today. I'm not sure why. My brain, that is. Slow brain today. All right, I have a little tiny niblet of chicken liver on this little rod. Medium light. We're gonna toss this around, see if something small wants to pick it up. 2 people. Yeah, very inconsistent viewership, but I'm alright with it. NJ's got 45 to 48 water temps. Can't catfish for another 2 weeks. Sorry to hear that, NJ. All right. 3 people in here. Yash, how's it going? Yash, what class you in? You in physics? No, you're not in physics. You're in calc, aren't you? Yep, calc. You should be in calc. How's that physics test that I skipped out on? A 50. Oh boy, so it wasn't great. Well, apparently I have to go do like some sort of oral examination tomorrow where I go talk to the teacher and she just confirms that I know what I'm talking about, because our class had a group test where everyone got to collaborate on it. We dropped a calm 100, so it actually wasn't that bad. Yash was just messing with me. Alright, so I just have to go talk to the teacher and she can confirm that I know what I'm doing, and then I should do fine. We have no fish yet. 1 bite. Took us a while to kind of get out to this spot, but we're in a pretty good location now. Hopefully the signal's pretty good. We possibly have the windsock on the way, which I forgot, which would make the audio a little bit better. It's been pretty quiet around these parts for the last couple of days. Anyfin was out here yesterday and was not doing too hot. I think he got a skunk, so he didn't catch anything. And it looks like, at least right now, that's kind of what we're working with. But because we came in from the other side, we're going to work our way past 2 spillways, a dam, and some different areas on the canal that might also be decent to take a cast at. So we got a little bit more chances, a little bit more good spots to hit on the way back than he did. So I'm gonna stick it out here for a while, and if nothing happens, we will turn our attention to those areas. Firefox 34 is Will Garman. Jay's in here too, so a whole bunch of people from my calc class are watching. Our calc teacher is not there right now. She's out on maternity leave, so calcs kind of work at your own pace. So I guess they're choosing to watch this instead of do calculus today. Yeah, it's not very entertaining right now. My uncle is up that way with the casting rod. It has a little tail spinner on it, gold tail spinner, trying for some smallmouth. It does not look like he has had any success. And we have a whole bunch of catfish and carp rods here. Why would we do calculus? I don't know, Yash. That's a great question. Squirrel just fell out of a tree off yonder. I'm not sure. You probably can't see it. Up on that hill, squirrel just fell out of a tree. Jay's in here. Yeah, so for those of you who aren't just people from my calc class and are actually here to watch fishing, they might be here to watch fishing. They're mostly just here to say what's up to me, it seems like. But this rod right here, which I think you can see, there you go. That rod has pack bait with breadcrumbs, jello, and corn. That first rod, the one with the green tip, not sure if you guys can see it. The one with the green tip has the head of a creek chub. The one next to that has a little piece of chicken liver, trying for like bullheads, sunfish, bullhead, sunfish, rock bass, and then we've got a big piece of chicken liver on the far rod. How much to jump in the pool? You know what? It's kind of warm out today. If you gave me 100, I'd consider taking a dip, but. SXY Thor, 100 rupees. I don't know what's the exchange rate there. I need some more information. Nothing down there?
Nothing even interesting.
Nothing even interesting. I'd say it's 1:39 right now. You want to stick it out here till, I'd say 2:10, then work our way back that way. Another half an hour.
And you go all the way back or back to the rock pile?
I'd say go back and hit some of those canal areas.
Are there fish in the canal?
Yeah. Being messed with by a whole bunch of people in my class here, man. Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah, they're all in calc class. Just sitting there.
You're in the area of the visitor.
Sorry for the wind. So I know So the exchange rate for 100 rupees is $1.30. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that deal. Oh, I had one. Not yet, not yet.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I have a buddy, he was out here for 4 hours yesterday, didn't get anything. The day before they were catching them up, but
I guess
It's-
it's all
slowed down.
temperature and
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that changes and you never know. You come out here and give it a shot and some days it works, some days it doesn't.
yep, that's what it's all about.
How to donate. I could do super chats for a while, but right now I'm in the holding period because once I turn 18, right at the beginning of April, I gotta switch my YouTube AdSense over to my personal account. So there's a 30, I don't know why it's 32, but it's 32-day holding period where you switch over the account. So right now I don't have memberships or anything open until April 7th or so. I should have it back up. Herbert, I will throw in 100 Sri Lankan rupees. You guys are nuts. See, this is the type of chats that I would like give them a timeout if I didn't know who they were, but these are all people from my cow class just trying to get under my skin. Bang. Hopefully that fixed it. I'm not frozen anymore, right? I figured out the new trick. All right. Jay, who was that? Which one of you? Oh, it was Amon. That makes sense. When is the Fortnite live stream? Probably never. If I had to guess. Yeah, this spot's producing a whole lot of nothing right now, so it's looking like we're gonna end up moving back that way shortly. We will try our very best to get something on this live before it's over. Don't do that with that rod. It has carbon fiber on the butt, so if it gets pressed the wrong way, it'll break. Yeah, back of that one's carbon fiber. Not much happening out here on the river today. Hopefully some of my people who are actually interested in watching the fish are still in here. My real question is, which one of you told Amon I was doing this and let him get in here? I don't have a problem with him on, but it doesn't surprise me that he did that. Slack. Alright, give that a shot, see. Matt told everyone. Slack? Any tension on it?
I think it got picked up and moved.
Did it? Well, I'll take a look. Tim's hanging in there. Don't mind my high school cohorts. Some of them do strange things. We're on something. Grab the net, man. Oh, it's all. No. It might have been a log. I got a whole bunch of weeds. It didn't feel like it was fighting much. I'm gonna pretend, at least convince myself that it was a log so I don't get mad about losing a fish if it was.
Dumb log.
Alright, I'm gonna get some more pack bait on this rod and send it back out there. Hopefully that was a fish and not just a log or something. And we can get whatever that fish was. Sorry for the wind. All right, get this guy tossed back out. Here's what our bait's looking like right there. Super windy, I'm sure. I'm gonna toss that right back.
Is it just channels in here?
There's flatheads too, but it's unlikely that they'd bite because it's still a little bit too cold. How much do you eat the bait? That stuff's made out of breadcrumbs, jello, and corn. That probably wouldn't taste too bad. I'm still not gonna give in to the silliness, but that probably wouldn't even be that bad.
I think that was the special at the Limerick Diner this morning. Pack bait and eggs.
Pack bait and eggs.
Any style.
Whoa. My bad. There you go. I think we pulling these two rods and recast them just for the hay of it, and then give it one last little hurrah here, and then move back if it doesn't work out. I bought a big pack of it, and I've been using it for the pack bait recipes for like a year.
Sugar free?
I have no idea. Probably not.
When's the last time you had Jello?
Long time. I don't remember where I had this rod. There we go. Six people in here, 22 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. Gonna pull on this rod. No. Oh, here's our wind shot. Hey!
That all geared up. You up for a real bike ride or?
I'll wedge one in now.
Now, well, so you were looking for an excuse, man.
I'll have to go back to work later. This was stuff you enjoy.
Yeah.
This is extra. I don't
This works fine. We got a windsock.
yeah, you could.
Yep.
You want me to take the other stuff back?
Yeah, I'll just keep this in my pocket in case I need more.
They're cleared out.
Nothing yet. He was having a hard time yesterday too. Bob was.
Is this where you started?
No, we were down there.
You go back to the dam,
Yeah, that's where we're heading about 10 minutes. Assuming nothing picks up one of these baits here shortly.
Nibbling.
Nothing.
But it's a pretty day,
It is a pretty day.
so we'll take that.
right? Up on the hill.
All right. See you later.
Thank you.
4 people in.
Especially liver.
22 thumbinos.
Brought us a Diet Coke or something. Some lunch, second lunch.
So, Dad brought us a windsock, so we're ready to roll with that. This GoPro strap looks weirder than the one I typically use does. I'm about ready to take this sweatshirt off. I think we're gonna do that. We got a lot of chats in here. For anybody still in chat, I will be heading to the archery range after we're done fishing today. I'll have some film of that, will not be live, but I am going to be doing some archery afterwards, so that's my plan as far as channel stuff for the rest of the day. So Steve is up that way a ways. We might stop by and say hi to him on the way out. Herbert says I'm editing a video, so I'm in and out on the audio, but still watching. No problem. Hopefully that wind is better since we got the windsock. Should be quite a bit better.
Was that all it takes?
Yep. That's all it takes. People have at least told me it's good, and on my replays when I watch back some stuff to make sure. We're just waiting for poles. No, watch out, there's some bikers behind us.
Oh, yes. Going up the steps?
Yes.
And coming down? Yeah.
We're gonna give it about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna pack up and walk all the way back to where we were. Slowly start packing up all the non-essential items. Packing. Whoa. Look out. There you go. Slowly I can't speak, oh boy. Slowly start pulling in some rods. The lighting this way is definitely way better because the sun's over there. I gotta keep that in mind. Yep. Well, in this case, I guess because the camera's facing me, it should be sun to the back of the camera. Leave that there in the meantime, because why not? Hooked on something, it might be a rock.
There's a couple of ridges of rocks out there. Bounced over.
Problem with this is it's real heavy line. So I gotta pull like a madman to break it. We're snagged up on the big rod, which has some serious juice to it. So to break this off, I'm gonna have to go do some crazy things. Hopefully this works. Oh, I think it just popped out. I didn't have to break it. Yeah, it's a real big, heavy-duty setup. We still got our chub head? We do, but it might have been chewed on. All right, we're gonna make a move. I'm gonna do a reset, so bear with me for a moment. All right, we're good. All right, just about ready to start moving. You want the carrier again?
Sure.
All right.
I have to carry it with my left hand, so I'm balanced out. So I don't wind up with like one giant Popeye arm.
I'll get this backpack
Bucket lid.
in the bucket.
Can you get that?
Yep, I'll get it.
Stick it in the net.
All right, we're making a move. In an attempt to just go catch something. There's still a good chance that we could get, hold on for a minute, that we could get something pretty nice like a carp or a catfish. But right now we're on the hunt for a fish.
Bite.
We have one bite all day.
Good question.
Flip the camera around so you guys can see the scenery on our walk. There you go. Hopefully that windsock's doing its job.
Is that purpose built, or did you
That's a rig. A rig job. Here's what the river is looking like in this area. Up on the hill. There's Matt, as he said, our gear Sherpa.
Get my reps.
Look at this rock wall section. That's awesome. Look at all the moss. It's better lighting this way. That's so cool.
Big boulder. Slippery.
Here was our first spot that we stopped at today. Brief stop.
Before we were fed bad intel.
Definitely don't have as much viewership today as I thought I would. Well, yeah, but Bob's not going, so I thought a lot of the people who know me from over there would come this direction, but we didn't get much. I've consistently had between like 3 and 10 people. I thought I was going to be closer to like 15.
Not yet, but we're still working on it. Still working on it.
Not yet.
There's no fish down there. That's the problem.
Oh, nice fish down there.
At the dam?
The furthest one, yeah, that's the dam. The furthest one down looks like you know something.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well, we're working our way that way.
Cool. See, now there's some good intel.
Good intel.
Guess you're down by the dam.
Basically dropped all our viewership. We got two faithful people. Is it still on?
Yeah. Look, it's got.
Well, is your phone off or is it still on?
No, it's on.
Oh boy.
Broadcasting to my pocket.
So you can see the dam off in the distance. Working our way back that way. Ozarks is back for a bit. Glad to see Ozarks. We suddenly dropped out all our viewership. Not exactly sure why, but
We might have walked through that little dead zone.
yeah, we might have walked through that dead zone. But Ozarks is back in. We're working our way back towards the dam because we didn't get anything up there. No bites. So we're working our way back this way. Oh, Tim's still in here. My chat's glitching because there's at least 2 people in here, Ozarks and Tim, and it says there's 1. So I have no idea how many people are here. What's the temp? Mid 50s? Yeah. Nice and sunny. Look at this section. Beautiful. Real tall rock wall section. We've almost made our way back to the dam. Ozarks, I know you've seen me fish this area on a live before. This little dam area, so.
These guys are in the river we go in the canal.
We can try a skunk buster right at the canal. See if we can get a bluegill. There's some nice fish in this river, but we can't seem to find them today. At least not yet. I still have hope. It was my first live to watch, says Ozarks. Yeah, that is the first one you watched on the channel. As soon as we get up here to the spot, I'm gonna hook up the cargador charger, speaking 2 languages. That's what happens when I get bored. I start saying funky things, like Spanish stuff. It is. That's charger in Spanish. Yeah, that is correct. Charger in Spanish, but we gotta hook up the charger once we get up here. Windy. Hopefully that windsock's working for you. That was some pretty intense wind right there. There's the dam. You can. I'm gonna fish right around this little walkway area because I know there's typically some sunfish there. Yep. There's the dam. What's going on? Yeah, no problem. Let us know where it is. Which ledge? Oh.
Oh, I can hear it.
We're looking for someone's phone. All right. We got a phone rescue mission. Here, I can. Phone rescue mission in process. Is this close at all to the area where you camped? Is it close at all to the area where you camped? Not really. It's along the same river, but many miles downriver from where I camped. For now. You had any luck yet? Any luck yet? Gonna start. Yeah, I'd take some worms. Randy in there? Randy in there? Oh, really? This could be big. Nice gentleman who we returned the phone to. Getting ready to get rid of some night crawlers, and that's just the bait that I wish I had. So boom, we got some night crawlers to work with. Let's see how that helps us out.
Change one to hook and bobber.
I'm using split shot rig. They typically set kind of deep in the water column here.
That's what I thought y'all was calling for.
I don't know how the hell I left my phone. Was it ringing?
That's what made me. It kept ringing. I said, that's
Oh, no. Thank you. You come out? Oh, he was.
I just saw a mosquito fish right down there. NJ's back in. Thanks for coming back. Our viewership kind of dropped off a cliff. So, that's never what you want, but... but, yeah. This is right at that time of year where... Right at that time of year where stuff starts to warm up. But it's not... still great fishing. So you get all hopeful, but it's still not great.
I didn't want to walk past your camera. It's the other way, right? Go ahead. You trying to play it off. Go ahead.
You want me to come get you a boost?
It's pretty deep right
right there. You said it again. Watch those rocks. Thank you, you saved them.
Chop. Check live chat. 4 people back in here. Thank you guys for coming in. It's a slow day out here, but we're giving it a shot. Fishing with Steve is he's upriver. I said downriver earlier, but fishing with Steve is upriver, and he's caught a couple today, but it hasn't been a really good day for anybody. Are you right-handed? Is your handle on left or right? My spinning reel handles are on the left. My bait casting handles are on the right. I am right-handed. Huh? No. That's pretty strong line. Just make sure not like you're not in the way pulling it. It might come. It might break the branch. Broke it.
I know you're one of those. Send me a link.
All right, we're gonna make another move. Whoa. Oh, the phone died. I forgot to hook up the charger. Oh, nope, we're good. It just went super low battery mode. We're good. We're gonna make a move. I thought I lost the phone. It just went super low battery mode. We gotta do a little something to make sure that our wind noise is still good. So let me do that real quick. Hopefully that works out still. Yep.
So we can stick them in here.
All right, here we go. This is the spot that I have the most confidence. The next spot is the spot I have the most confidence that we can catch something. I just don't think it'll be something super exciting. If you know what I'm saying.
So we'll take it at this point.
Yep. Getting tired of carrying all that gear?
Never. It makes the fish worth it.
We might be able to, if we don't get something by the time we leave, keep the live running in the car on the way home. Take a quick stop at Mingo and
Bingo.
break the skunk.
Get a couple shiners.
I was there yesterday.
Bait?
Caught some bait. They're in there. It'll work. We won't. Here's the deal, people. We won't end this live without a fish. I don't care where we get it from, but we will get one.
Oh boy.
I feel confident in that statement. Don't worry. We got about 45 minutes to an hour before I think we should head out of here, because I do want to get some archery in. But if that means that we head down to the little creek to catch something, we will.
Oh, did you bring the bow?
No, the bows are back at the house. Beautiful scenery. I'm a big fan of these rock wall areas. They're very, very scenic. We'll stop at the actual lock for a moment. Says I lost. All right, we're back. Got it reconnected. We're gonna stop right up here on this little bridge area. Do another reconnect. We're going through a difficult area. All right, we're back. the lock. I'm gonna give this area a shot. I'm gonna reconnect real quick because I think we don't have connection. Hold on. All right, we should be back. I'll have Matt check the stream just to make sure we're still running. We had definitely had a spot where there was minimal connection. All right, we should be good then. Here, click the screen and click skip to live.
It still lags.
All right, we're good. We're gonna mess around in this area, just with the worms and stuff. Huh?
Wind isn't that bad.
Hola. Muy bien, ¿y tú?
No hay peces. Sin peces. Sin peces.
Sin pieces. No.
Not yet.
We're gonna just mess around in this area for a bluegill, something like that. If we can get that done, that'll be great. If not, we'll try the spillway for a little bit and then move on home. There's a nice little creek right around the corner from my house that I can give a shot if all else fails, just to get something on the board for this video. Back this up. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be here too long. Assessing whether there's anything.
I snapped off my bait caster.
We got the volume pumping.
It's good for fish.
I'm gonna head over here for just a second. We're probably gonna move fairly swiftly. Just gonna check over here and then we're probably on the move again, Matt. Give this area a chance. Alright, I'm ready to move again. We're just gonna real quickly hit some of these spots and then start working our way back towards the house. All right, ready? Beautiful day, just not many fish. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put some of this back in the car, back in the truck, and then we will, once we do that, we will just go on a little lightweight mission with not much gear, give it a shot for a couple minutes, and then head home. Everything but these two. Go back in. You wanna probably
Dismantle.
dismantle. Alright. Move swiftly and just give it a shot down here for a little bit. Our view strip dropped all the way out.
Nobody?
Other than you, I think. Man, tough life sometimes. Give this a shot, work down to the other spillway. Super quick, give that a shot. And if that doesn't work within just a few minutes, then we'll be heading to the little creek to get a skunk buster. Not seeing any on the surface, which typically means there's not many there in this spot. You want to grab the other rod? There's one measly person. I think it's you. Measly. Do a quick little visual check. We can take a cast out, and on the way back we'll go to the other spillway, take a couple casts, and Ozarks is the one person. I think Matt has his phone on there too. But we're going to head down there, check the other spillway, just for a minute or two. Take a couple casts. And if that doesn't work out, we're gonna start heading home and hit a little creek just to break the skunk. I was there yesterday. I know they'll bite. I caught them on artificials, so I know they'll hit worms. We'll just go get a skunk buster and call it a day. It's been a beautiful day out here. It's been nice hanging with Matt, who's here from Colorado, but not been a great day of fishing today, which you have those sometimes, especially this time of year. It can be very iffy. In the winter, it's pretty consistently not great, and you just have to find those spots that are good and hit them hard. This time of year, you can get a little bit of hope. Starts warming up. There's a couple fish out and about, but yeah, it can definitely be up and down, and today is one of those down days. All right, set up the camera right here. Give it a shot for just a minute or two. Give it 3 more casts. Whole lot of nothing going on.
Whole lot of nothing.
One more cast, and then we're gonna start working our way home and get a skunk buster, hopefully. We're confident in the skunk buster. Alright, skunk buster time.
This was like the first one.
Huh?
This was supposed to be the first one.
Well, I had more confidence than the rest of the river, but the creeks are a whole lot more active than the rivers are this time of year. All right. You got some good thumbs up. Well, yeah, I did. I'm appreciative of that. I wished my viewership was a little bit higher. Sorry for that clinking. Let me fix that. Wished my viewership was just a tad higher. Hold on. Gotta fix something. There we go. There we go. Calmly past these people. How's it going? Good. There you go. Wish my viewership was a little bit higher today. It's been really off and on, especially with the connection difficulties. But it was a good day out on the water, just not a good day of catching. So we're gonna go catch a couple fish just to say we caught something and move on with our life for the rest of the day. Probably gonna title this live because it was the second one. I'll get rid of the first one. I'll probably title this live something like Yeah. Schuylkill River skunk with small fish catches or something. I don't know. I'll come up with something creative. But we're gonna hop in the car, the truck I should say, work our way back home, hit the little creek right behind the house, just catch something and move on. There's the truck. Would you mind tossing that in the back? Oh, my hair keeps getting messed up by the wind. Oh, we are back at the truck. Bear with me for one moment. There we go. That area looks similar to here. Yeah, that makes sense. He's in Missouri. Very wooded. All right, let me grab the tripod and we're on our way. All right.
Got your socket set ready to go?
Socket set. I used it at the archery shop not too long ago. Put on some accessories in the parking lot while I was waiting for my appointment, quote unquote. All right. Working our way back to the creek to get a skunk buster. We got some time, so we might stay there for a little while if the fishing is half decent.
You kid lock me.
I'll open up the windows just for...
You could unkid lock me.
I could. How do I do that? This one. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna reconnect, make sure we're good. What is a skunk buster? Well, skunk is when you go out and you catch nothing. So skunk buster is the fish that breaks the skunk. Hooked on Reel Baits is suddenly in. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We are going away from the river, which we spent several hours at and caught no fish. We're going to a little creek to just get something on the board and call it a day after we do that. So we are heading back towards my house. Matt, I don't know if you would want to get another rod, or do you just want to pass off duties with the rod we've got rigged up with worms?
The bait caster?
No, the little spinning rod. Would you want to get another one? Stop by the house, or?
I can use the bait caster. You just gotta tie something on it.
That's real heavy for the fish in that creek.
Oh, that's got braid on it.
Yeah. So.
No, that's all right. We don't need to stop it on. Let's
All
just
right.
go straight there.
Catch a couple, move on with our day.
We'll drop that, chub that in there and see what we can get.
So we are on the move again. Matt can read chat as they come in, so I can focus on the road. Got my sunglasses on. Oh, they're right up here. Sunglasses on.
Ozark doesn't think skunk busters reside in his area. 7-inch glide bait for the bluegill.
Hooked on Reel Baits is on to something.
Mm-hmm. They're going to Mingo Creek.
Giving away on. Yeah, Mingo.
Yeah, but
Mingo runs. It's a tributary to the Schuylkill. It's fairly long. I think it's like 14 miles long. I don't think he knew I was next to him. but that's why we pay attention. That's why Matt's reading chat and I'm actually paying attention to the road.
To the Imagine Road. Cool old bridge.
As you can see, you could definitely, if you're not careful, just fall right into the canal.
Oh man, at night? Oof.
Alright, so we are I'm gonna flip it around and work the rest of the way home. I want the camera flipped this way just so you guys don't know where my house is, because nobody needs that.
We're gonna park and walk.
This is a turn that I dread.
Pedestrians. Hey guys.
Gonna put up the windows because we're gonna drive a little bit quicker. Should have warned you there. Sorry about that.
Work on my reflexes.
I'm gonna wait for that light to turn red so that way I know nobody's coming.
It's a tight one.
Yeah, not my favorite of turns. I think Hooked on Real Baits is saying something.
Yeah, he's saying he would swerve into the river. Yeah, that's it's a tricky little way. I think it is. Yeah, they could use a guardrail.
Yep. But then it wouldn't be super easy access for fishing, so. Working our way back home. It's a song reference.
It is. Working my way back home. I forget who sings that. It's a female singer. I don't know. Real Baits is gonna have to lyric check us on that one. Oh, I think he's saying he might swerve in that water. Whoa.
Oh.
Swerve in the water is a lyric.
Ah, it might be.
Something. What baits y'all using besides worms?
We had a lot of stuff in there. We had chicken liver. We had some hack bait made with some breadcrumbs, some jello, and some corn. We had a cut piece of a creek chub. We had some worms. We were trying a couple different artificial baits. And we got one bite all day.
I lost a crankbait.
You did lose a bait.
I owe you that one. You gotta send me. I'll Amazon.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Dude, I lose a rig every trip, so I owe you. That was a nice one. I like that one.
They're nice.
Who makes that?
I don't remember, but I know I can find it. They're super nice. They're real dense. It's a 1/4 ounce, but it's only about yay
Yeah, it was
big.
heavy.
Size of a quarter.
Little swimmer.
Gold with a little
Swimmer tail on it.
yeah, little blade on the back that spins around, and a little treble hook. They work real well. I won that in my Sunfish King fishing league. That was one of the prizes I got from my performance in that.
Real Baits says slow days suck.
They do. It was a very nice day out though. We got to walk around. I always enjoy hanging out with Matt. He's in from Colorado, so I don't get to see him and his wife much because they live so far away. So I'm glad to just hang out no matter what it ends up being.
Until you come out to Colorado.
Right. I will be going out to Colorado. There will be videos from that trip. That's in May, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we will be out in their neck of the woods not too long, and I'll have some videos out from that experience as well.
Fly fishing on the Arkansas.
On the Arkansas River, fly fishing, probably a little bit of hiking,
Mm-hmm.
some just random fun stuff that happens along the way.
There's some hot springs we might go to.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Here's some horses.
So this right here, if you look down the way, That's directly opposite of where we were fishing.
Gotcha.
We're on the other side of the river now.
Armalite Rifle, Kansas, my favorite. Oh no, we're going to the Arkansas River in Colorado.
Yeah,
He wants
Arkansas.
to know where we're
River.
going in Arkansas. We're not going to Arkansas.
Arkansas River in Colorado.
The headwaters, up by the headwaters of the Arkansas.
If I'm correct, one of the channels which I frequently interact with, You've Been Thunderstruck, Justin Thunderberg. He's from Arkansas, so he does real well fishing for some smallmouth, catfish, and stuff. He goes to, I forget what the name of that river is, but I believe he's from Arkansas. So
They've got Mississippi in Arkansas.
it's a much smaller river, but it has a cool name. I remember that much. Justin is about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh.
He knows the spots.
He did.
Do you ever see deer along the Mingo? I've seen that deer stand.
Yeah, I see a couple. What do you think? You see if Steve's down there? See a white car in that parking lot down there?
I do. There's a couple.
Maybe we'll go say hi to Steve, and then we'll go catch a fish from the little creek.
A couple of cars.
We'll go say hi to Steve. Why not?
Ozark is right near the Arkansas-Missouri line. Yep.
I believe Steve's down here. He's pretty much always down here, so we'll go say what's up, and then unless he, for some reason, wants us to stay, says, hey, the action's on, maybe we'll stay for a little bit, but if not, we'll head back to the house for some little fish. Got a one-way bridge action we're working with right now. Now it's my turn.
Midday traffic.
Yep.
Rush hour on the bridge.
This bridge is always jammed up.
Ozark's got to go back to work.
No problem, Ozarks. Thanks for stopping in again. Probably not going to be much excitement for the rest of the live, but we're going to hang out, just have some fun. Maybe we'll see if Steve's around.
Diehards.
I know he's called at least 2 today, so hopefully he's down there so he can at least say hi.
Do you know his car?
Yeah, I know what his car looks like. Doesn't look like he has any rods, if he is here. Doesn't look like he's here. Steve might have headed in. Oh, there's someone down there. That's not Steve though. All right, well, I guess we're heading in the creek. We took a detour for a whole lot of nothing. Whee! Right around that turn. That's real close to the road, isn't it? I'm on the road. I didn't go off the road, did I? No. So that sign's just overhanging the road. Wonderful. That's exactly what you want.
I think you're alright. You didn't break the mirror.
No. But it is kind of dumb that that sign's overhanging the road, though. Don't you think that's weird?
Yeah.
All 4 tires on the road with at least a foot of space towards the edge of the road, and I got hit by a sign. That's never what you want.
cranked a recycle bin with one of my mirrors and broke the mirror.
Ooh, nice.
The good news is it was pretty easy to fix. A couple of screws and one little wire harness, and
Well,
$75 later, I
yeah,
learned my lesson.
yeah, I'm glad that sign didn't do much damage, but I think it is kind of strange that there's a sign that you can hit when you're actually on the road.
Next time you drive past it, look, it's probably all scraped up
From people doing the
from
same
100
thing.
mirrors crashing into it.
Yep. I've drove on that road many times, and that's never happened. So that's interesting. The other thing with how tall the truck is, I feel like a smaller vehicle wouldn't be able to do that.
It would go.
They would go under it.
Driving a big rig.
Yep. Truck's fairly tall. Heading to the creek. On little creek mission to end the day. I'm fairly comfortable to be able to go in there and knock out a catch or two. And put this skunk to rest, man. I mean, it's been it's not like we fished the entire day, but we've been fishing
A few hours.
for 2.5 hours or so, and then did a bunch of traveling in the midst of that as well. And we have no fish to show for it, so let's get something on there. We could actually catch something quite interesting, because that little creek typically is only home to a couple little bass, but only in the summertime. Some sunfish, some chubs, some suckers, basic creek stuff. But I recently, well, I say recently, it was literally yesterday, I went in there and I caught 2 fall fish. I've caught 1 fall fish in my 5 years of fishing that creek, and it was real little, and I caught 2 yesterday. So we could pull some fall fish out of there, which would definitely, that'd be a nice way to end the lot.
Like, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna just head in there. We're gonna toss around some worms
I don't
and
know
give it a shot.
which fall fish, which cold water fish.
I feel like I'm lost here, man.
Which fall fish?
Oh,
are you hoping to catch?
it was they're literally called fall fish. They're
Oh, I thought you were talking like seasonal, like cold water fish.
no, it was there's a type of fish called a fall fish.
Oh,
They're silvery.
I don't know that.
They look like a larger creek chub with they're very silvery. They look somewhat similar to grass carp, actually. So
like smaller, like 6-8 inchers.
yeah, I've caught a real big one. Occasionally they can get quite big. Usually they top out around 12, but I caught a 16-inch fall fish a while back. That was pretty fun.
How'd it taste?
Did not cook it.
No fish tacos?
Nope, no fish tacos for that guy, but school bus. But it was a nice little catch.
Real Baits clipped the sign slap and posted it on Fishbrain. You're welcome.
Ha! You're gonna make me look like I'm some sort of terrible driver.
I can vouch for plausible deniability. Real Baits. He clipped it from the live stream. That's good.
That's funny.
That's good. For insurance purposes.
Yeah, exactly. We got damage on the vehicle. I promise you, I had 4 wheels on that road. I wasn't even like that close to the edge. I was driving in a pretty normal spot.
That's the biggest fishing story of the day right
Yeah.
there.
Don't you think? I think I was driving in a pretty normal spot on that road.
He put accidentally in the title. So you're good. You're covered.
Well, that still makes it seem like it was my fault.
But it was an accident.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping you weren't aiming for it.
No, I mean, I'm on the road, driving right in a pretty normal spot on the road, and the sign comes out and slaps you, you know?
The sign slap.
I feel like I'm a fairly decent driver.
I haven't hit anything except for that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever hit. Except for a couple branches doing the same thing, but can't really blame the branches. They kind of just grow there naturally.
Unintentionally, but I'd stick with accidental. I'd stick with accidental.
All right.
Here we are. Hemos llegado.
Whew. Catch some greenfish. You want some bass? I'm not sure if bass are really out and about in this creek this time of year. Charger hooked up again. Should be good to go. Just grabbed the spinning rod. Yep. No, definitely not. Oh, we might want the bucket because that's got the worms in it. All right. Anything green, even sunfish count. We'll see what we can do. I think our primary target is some chubs and fall fish. My hair really does not want to stay in place with this wind. But, you know, I'm going for the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when he's like the evil Spider-Man look. I feel like that's what I'm going for right now. The Bully Maguire. Yep, fell down. Cajun Outdoors, how's it going? Glad to see you. We have had a couple hours at the river with pretty much nothing to show for it. And we finally gave up and we're hitting the creek because I just want to get something on the board. Just something on the board. That's all I want. So, whole bunch of shiners. All right, I'm gonna break up that piece of worm just a little bit. Oh, some nice suckers down in there. Nice chubs. This shouldn't take too long. I can actually see fish, which is better than pretty much everywhere else we've been today. Here we go. Bam! I'm gonna wait till one actually takes it in its mouth. There we go. Oh, I had him. Big chub coming. Boom. Oh, common shiner actually. First fish of the day. Finally got on one.
Boatfish.
Common shiner. Beautiful. This time of year they're in their spawning color. Look at that. Fell some bass. Alright, Matt, you want next fish?
I'll go for it. See Cajun Outdoors on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second fish of the day. Hooked on reel baits. I'm still not sure how I feel about that whole sign slap thing. It's gonna make me look like I'm some sort of terrible driver. I mean, I promise you, I was completely on the road. All four tires had a foot of margin between me and the edge of the road. Nice little creek chub. And that sign still managed to clip the mirror. I don't know how that works out. I feel like that's a fault of whoever put that sign in. There's some nice suckers down there. Danny, how's it going? Hooked on reel baits? I don't really mind. It's just, you know, those sort of things happen. And out of context, it can, you know, really make someone seem like they don't know what they're doing. All right. Another piece of worm on. Gonna put you guys over here so you can see a little bit better. This tree, by the way, used to stand upright in here, and this whole root system that you see laying there used to be underwater and fish would hide under there. Recently the tree fell down, so it's a whole different vibe than it used to be in this section of creek.
Let's see. This is like a Chuck Norris situation. Chuck Norris didn't hit that sign. It got in the way. Yeah.
I'm not blaming the sign, I'm blaming whoever put it up.
A workman always blames his tools. No.
Fair enough.
I just heard a good Chuck Norris one that I hadn't heard before. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth away.
We've never heard that one.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Really?
Oh, I may have, but it's been a long time.
That's probably the first one I ever heard. Another creek chub. This is the type of fish we were using for bait earlier today. Sure you don't want a shot at a fish, Matt?
No, I'm good. You keep reeling them in. I'm scouting. I'm going to find you the big one.
Matt's on a scouting mission. There's a whole bunch of nice suckers down in there that I would really like to hook into, but the suckers are super skittish. Chuck Norris doesn't turn the shower on. He stares at it until it cries. There you go. Another creek chub. So we've caught the common shiner, a couple creek chubs. You see some over there?
If there's a big fish hanging around, it's going to be hanging out under this. Yeah, there's.
Oh, that was a cutlet minnow. I haven't seen one of them around in a while. Raptor Will is back. Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in. Fresh Boyo, yeah. Chuck Norris's parents went to his room when they had big nightmares. Yeah. Raptor Will is back.
Man, I forgot how funny some of those Chuck Norris jokes are.
Here's another creek chub. Have I caught anything yet? Unfortunately, just little fish. We've got a common shiner and a couple of creek chubs. There's another creek chub. Matt's standing on the log over there. We fished for a while at the river, and we gave up. We got like nothing at all. So we decided to move to the creek. Been here for a couple minutes and caught couple fish. I'm gonna put you guys right here and tilt the camera down in an attempt to let you guys see some of the fishing action that's going on there.
The other guys weren't catching fish either, Nolan. So
That is true. The other guys were not catching fish either. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see anything there, but there are quite a few fish there. Make a cast over there. Oh, I had him. I wonder if I have a smaller hook. A lot of these fish are just big enough to get the bait in their mouth, but they don't really get contact with the hook. There's a nice, is that a chub? Oh, it is. That's a big chub. Big chub down there. Big sucker back in there. I think it's a real nice chub. It could be a small sucker, but I think it's just a real big chub sitting down there. I'm targeting him. If I can get it in front of it, it might eat. A lot of these fish are trying to eat it on the fall, so I think I'm gonna take off a split shot and just cast it in their weightless. So let me do that real quick. Thanks for sticking in here, guys. Got a couple people still watching. My talkativeness has...
Big fish.
Yeah, there's a sucker, big sucker rolling through.
Right here.
Yep.
I can see him.
My talkativeness throughout the live has slowly decreased as we've gone longer and longer without many fish. So I'm kind of quiet now, but thanks for sticking with me. Here we go. Just gonna cast it weightless and see if that gets us any more fish, because a lot of these fish are attacking it on the fall. Just gonna let it slowly fall. Let fish mess with it. Maybe one will end up taking it in. Oh, there you go. Boom. Another common shiner. That worked flawlessly.
Nolan, can you see where the leaves break?
Yeah.
If you can cast it where the leaves break into this muddy part, that's where that big sucker is right now. At the edge of those sticks.
Nice common shiner.
Sticks.
Okay, there's a nice chub right there. I took off the weight, so I just have to let it slowly fall now. Pinpointing specific fish is tough, but there's more tendency for fish to attack it because of it being weightless now. Where's this sucker at?
About 15 feet in front of you where the bees breathe.
Right there?
Nope, all the way out. I don't know how far you can get that, but close enough.
Anything got it? Whole bunch of
They swarmed it. I'm
whole bunch
surprised
of
they
stuff
ever took
messing
up.
with it.
They're chasing it.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of small ones.
Yeah, see
Is the live feed still going? Oh, here you go. Oh, I missed him. That was a nice chub.
Yep, he's still on.
Oh, it's a hog sucker. I see him.
About an 8-incher.
Oh, there's one in there that's probably 12.
I didn't see that.
Getting absolutely swarmed by fish. Oh, big chub. Got the big chub. Nice.
There
That's
he
what
is.
we wanted. Nice big chub. Who all's still in here to see the big chub? And this one's spawning too. You can see has these tubercles. People call them horns. But their technical name is tubercles on the top of its head. See that? Cool. Who all's still in here? See our nice big spawning chub. There you go. Nice chub. Let him go. Toss it back out there. Whole bunch of chubs, couple common shiners. Hopefully we can get that sucker. That'd be a good way to end the day. Unless some sort of cool fish comes out of hiding, we're probably going to run this live for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to head to the archery range, which we're going to do off camera, just kind of hang out, do some archery, get a little bit of practice in, and then then we'll move on to bigger and better things. I got to teach a trumpet lesson today. Got some homework to do, so I've got a busy day for the rest of the day, but we're gonna run this live for a couple more minutes. 210 Outdoors is in. How's it going? Says nice fish. Well, thank you. I'm glad we're finally getting on a couple, because we spent a couple hours at the river earlier in this live. As you can see, we've been running it for 3 hours and 21 minutes. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. But we've been running for 3 hours and 21 minutes, and up until about 20 minutes ago, we did not catch a fish. So, we've got a couple on the board. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna force Matthew to come over here and take a couple casts because I want him to get one. He keeps telling me no, but I want him to get one. It's fun. I'll take a couple minutes, just talk with chat. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but all the fish, you cast it in there, and all these little ones start attacking the bait immediately. And then after a while, a couple bigger fish will start looking at it because all the little ones are attacking it. And then they'll pick it up, and once one of the big ones picks it up, you set the hook, and you got a little 6-inch chub or something like that on. Ooh, big common shiner just came up and swerved it. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. You just toss it in there and let it drop and just watch it, and you'll see it progresses from like little fish attacking it that can't get it in their mouths, and then the big fish get interested and will come over, and eventually when a big fish takes it, you can set the hook. Oh, big one swerved it. Here, try it up. Just put it right in the hole and we'll do it. I'll see if I can get some little fin. There's Kevin. I'm gonna see if I can get some up close shots of it going on. This will be cool if I can get it to work. All right. Any luck? Well, there you go. Well, Kevin, we were out on the river all morning, pretty much. Well, morning into afternoon, and we caught a whole load of nothing. So you can see the bait right there. There's fish coming up to it. I'm gonna see if I can get a cool shot of this going down.
Under the schmutz.
Cast it, see if you can get it out towards the middle. But no, Kevin, we did not have any luck at the river, but we came here and we're on a couple chubs and shiners just to get the skunk off the board. I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of Matt catching one here. I've caught a couple. Oh, Matt's putting it in the worst possible spot for the camera. So you can see the fish coming up to grab it. Right there. Where's the bait? There it is. Oh. Oh, this is tough.
They can't fit the hook in their mouth.
No, they can't.
They're just cleaning me off. Bunch of piranha. Free lunch Tuesday.
If you cast it out more towards the middle, let's see if I can zoom in on that one. Oh, there's more glare, but we can still see it a little bit. There it is. And let it drop, and eventually a big one might grab it. Just keep letting it drop the whole time. They'll fight over it, and eventually a big one will get it.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh, yep. Let it fall. Let it fall.
Where's that big one? Right, I was thinking about it. Oh.
There's the big one. You guys can see him on camera. I'm gonna.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Here goes that big sucker.
Yeah, big
See?
sucker.
That's what I'm gonna get you. Entice him out.
You can see it. It's getting attacked. See you, Kevin. By the way, you need me to bring over size 32 hooks. I've got some, Kevin. We're just, we were rigged up for some bigger fish. We're making it work with the gear we've got on us.
Beating the shine.
There it is. Got it back in frame. Oh, let that one eat it. They're all fighting over it. At the very least, this is some cool camera shots.
Can you see down in the water?
Oh, yeah.
It's super still. Yeah.
Oh, you had him.
See through that
Right there.
film of schmutz.
I'd say let it be all the way out, like as far out as you can get it, and let it do, like, just let it drop all the way in there. Open up your line.
Let her go.
And just let it drop all the way.
Terrible.
There's the bait. They're fighting for it.
Better wrap it around that.
Oh. Oh, they were coming for it. Some bigger ones too. So just keep letting them fight over it. Eventually the big ones will notice and come towards it.
Can't see it. Can you see through that film?
Yeah, I'd say toss it out like as close to that far branch as you can get, and just let it fall. Like put it in between those two. See that pocket?
Yeah, that's
Let it fall right there. That
big
sucker's
sucker
sitting right there. He's right in the middle of it. I don't know if I can zoom in on him. He's sitting right there. Cast it overhand, and then it'll sit on the top of the water for a second, so you can just pull it back into the spot you need. Oh, not sidearm. Cast it overhand. Don't let it fall in there. You're gonna get stuck. If we can pull this off, it'll be a really cool camera shot. The question is, can we pull it off?
I'm the limiting marine.
Oh, that's good. Let it just let it fall. Just keep letting them go. Eventually a big one will come for it. One might have it. Oh no, never mind. Oh, but there's a couple big ones in the vicinity. You think you could handle zoomed in camera? Here, let me try it then. One more. Here's the cast. Let's see if I can zoom in on that point. There's the bait. Had him.
There's a big one right there. He's got it.
Oh wait, let him. Oh, he had it. Let him eat it. Let him eat it. Let him eat it.
Trash.
Yep. Let him eat it again.
There he is.
You gotta let him eat it for like a whole 3 seconds. Oh, let it drop. Let it drop. Oh man. All right, ready? So here's how this works. Here's what it looks like normal. And when you zoom in, it zooms in pretty far, and you just have to find it and keep it real still. All right, you ready? I'll give it a shot. So for the cast, keep it zoomed out. Let's see if we can get it done.
Here we go. Where's the? I see the bait.
It's a pretty cool little shot. I'm gonna let it fall like all the way. Oh, he swiped it. of course, all our light went away.
Oh, we're glaring now.
All right, yeah,
We're
send it
glaring
back
pretty
out
hard.
until our sun comes back.
Yep,
Might
we're
be
getting
behind
blue
that
sky.
cloud.
We got blue
Might
sky.
be behind that cloud for a minute.
No, it's moving.
You can barely see anything
No.
without the sun.
See, there's our cloud problem right there.
Yeah.
That'll blow over soon. It's a little guy.
Oh, there you go.
Ta-da!
Boom.
All right,
We're
where
back
are
in
you?
business.
There you are. I see you. Hang on.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Did you see him?
We're on it.
Oh.
Doop, doop.
Beat it.
Here he comes. Doop, doop.
Beat it.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, doop.
We had a couple bigger ones coming that way. Oh, I'm over top of a whole bunch of stuff. Don't get snagged. There you go.
Nice out.
Ah! I got snagged on something else. It's wrapped around here. Wait, watch this.
Look at that. Pro move right there.
And then pull it around the whole thing. Oh. Come on.
You got a new bobber eating
Thanks.
tree. There we
Got
go. All right.
Alright. Put it back in. We can get the shot. That would be pretty cool.
Here he goes. There he goes.
Oh, there's a big one. Come on. Right over it. Oh. I think we should try a new piece of worm.
That one's been pretty beat up.
Yeah. And I caught a stick.
And you got a stick.
Stickerel. Let's try a new piece of worm.
Free worms?
3 worms. And new piece of worm and see if we can get that shot. If we can get this cool camera shot, then we will close the video on that. How many people were in there?
2?
2. The number that it says and the number that are actually in there don't always match up. It's been pretty glitchy as of late. Alright, let's see if we can get it.
Here we go.
Oh, I got a wind problem.
There's a bit of a wind problem.
There we go.
Nice one. Right on it.
There we go. And it's gonna fall on the spot I don't want it to. Oh, well, that guy's helping me out. Fish brought me to a better location. Not what we wanted.
Well, you're moving it out of the way for next time.
I think we might have just broke off our hook. No, we got it. New piece of worm we need though.
It's okay. Back to the worm bucket.
All right. Come on, fish. Almost got it. We're getting close.
A little bit of glare, but
You're going after it pretty good. There's a big one coming. Come on, let the big one get it. Ah. They brought me into the snag zone. Oh no, I broke off. What do you think? Should we call it with a break off, or should we tie it back on and try again?
I think the break off is a good
Good stopping point.
good closure to this
All
day.
right. Get it back on the tripod and I'll give a closeout.
We did our best.
We did.
It wasn't for a lack of trying. It wasn't for a lack of bait options. It wasn't for a lack of water.
Alrighty.
It wasn't today.
Get my hair fixed up. Alright. Well, I appreciate everybody who came in today. It was a bit of a strange live for sure, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did as well. We had viewers popping in and out. We had connection popping in and out. We went to different locations. Spent the first part of the live catching not many fish. Caught a whole bunch of little stuff here. Did a whole bunch of funky camera work. It was a strange day, but I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I don't know what I'm saying. Hopefully you enjoyed it. No.
Here he is.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yep, big sucker cruising around. Yeah, I'm very appreciative that you guys spent the time to hang out today. Hopefully it was worth your time. And hopefully next time we're out fishing live, we can catch something a little bit more exciting than some chubs and shiners. With that, I'm going to close out the live. Matt and I are going to go get our stuff back home, get the bows, and head out to the archery range for a little bit of time. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to close down the live. Have a good one. See ya.
Wow.